Joining me today, I got to do a video of this all-in-one cattle unit built by Tuff. It's manufactured right over here in Wisconsin. It's an old cattle guy. Dick Hauser, fantastic old cattle guy. He's just a hoot to talk to and helping design some of these systems for the customers. It's just been a fun deal. This is a fantastic setup. I got to do this today because I just brought this one home and it's already sold again, or not again. This one's now sold as well. So I won't have one here for a week or so till I can get back down there and get the next one. But it's just a fantastic setup, and I like having it here for me. The wife and I were talking like, well, in between sales, we're going to use them for ourselves, because it's a system that your engagement with the animal, for a small herd guy like myself, your engagement with the animal is very minimized. So I will very short amount of time will I have to actually be in with the animals. Once the animals are in the tub, I'm out of the system. I'm on the outside, they're on the inside. They get ran through the system, and there's no chance of me getting hurt. There's no chance of them getting hurt. The big thing about this equipment is the safety for both the animal and the operator. And that's why I love it, because in this, my region here, 99% of the equipment that I sell to farmers are because they have their day job to go to. They come home in the evening, and the last thing they want, they're sick and tired of having some old wood corral that their grandpa built or something, you know, and they're fighting the cattle, and somebody's going to get hurt, or the cow is going to get hurt. They come home from work. They want to just be able to process the animals, do what they need to do. Everybody is safe in the morning, and they can go to their job the next day. By not buying a system, you break an arm, you can't do your off-farm job for a couple weeks. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. Or a cow gets a broken limb or hurt somehow because you don't have the proper equipment. That's a lot of money. And so I'll spin the camera around, and we'll just do a walkthrough here and see what you guys think. Guys, here's how I'm going to flow the cattle. Out past this gate, we'll have some sort of corral set up with more gates. I like the gate system, male, female. We can pin on, we can create something out here. You know, this obviously will be out in the pasture. We can create a corral, we can make a bud box, we can do whatever we want, and it pins in here. So the cows can push against the panels out here, and since everything's tied together, one, it's going to be very difficult for them to be moving things around. You get 6 of these gates tied together, you know, creating a shape. It's going to be very difficult for them to move panels around. But if they do, it doesn't matter, because they're all pinned together. Nobody's escaping. So we get the cows up to this point. I follow them through. I shut the gate. Boom. The first lock is there. The cows aren't getting past. They aren't coming back out. I win. Fight's over. They're in there safe. This is tall. You're over 6 feet here, so the cows are not going over. It's safe. Everything is smooth steel on the inside. The cows can rub against the material. No feet are going underneath to get caught. No heads are coming through up top to get stuck. So if I'm by myself, this is why I love this system for me. I only have the 11 cows. It seems like it's a huge overkill, but for me, I want to process the cows today. I just pull it out in the pasture, set up the corral. I get them in the tub. I personally would leave this door open. Everything's greasable. Everything's greasable. I love greasable. So the cows can come through. We've got an adjustable no back. So there's all the way up. You just push it down and just bump that handle and get it to where you want it. Nice little system, just floats. Rubber pads to help with noise. These doors, it's the same door right there. Just a simple pin to hold it open for me. It helps get another cow in here, you know, from one more cow plus what's in the sweep tub. So I will have that open. I'll push the cows in till the first one's up to that gate. I'm out here. Everything's fine. I can come up here It doesn't matter. Everything is on both sides. There's a hook here for this rope. There's a hook there for the rope. There's a for the lever, I can be here. I can be on that side. To unlock the chute is both sides. To run the head gate is both sides. Everything is right to left. The squeeze cage itself is the same, right to left. Palp cage, right to left. Hinges, front to back. You can have the doors swing both directions. Slam latch lock back there. Slam latch right there. Pretty good heavy duty springs. Nice system. Again, everything is greasable on these things. But anyhow, I got the cow up to this far. So I come out here. I'm on the outside. Safe, long rope. I open the door. She might not want to move forward. I come back here. I get behind her flight zone. Behind her flight zone, by natural instinct, since I come past her flight zone, get behind her, she's going to want to move forward. I just let the gate door shut behind her. The next cow, we don't know what they're doing. If I'm back here, there's a good chance the next cow is going to stay back because I'm in front of her vision. Or all I have to do is come back here, get behind her. She might come up. I advance the sweep tub. She might come up. We don't care. There's nowhere there can go. They're there. If they want to just curiously sneak themselves ahead, that's fine. We just leave them alone. This is stress-free cattle handling for both me and the cow. Everybody's safe. Everybody's fine. Just leave them alone. They're now up here. The headlock. Love these headlocks. See our line of sight? We have a neck sweep, an optional neck sweep. I like this for safety of the cow and safety of me. Automatic lock. Boom. She comes up. She hits. It's a spring loaded for cushion. So when that cow, if she's a little bit wild and she slams against it, that spring loaded takes some of the impact away. We got a crank up here. I can set how far back the doors go. Simple pin on the top and bottom to set our door opening width. But she comes up, boom, she's caught. Automatic catch. I'm by myself. I'm still over here. I come up. I give the neck sweep just a little push. Even if she's a very calm cow, I like the neck sweep because cows like to lick their back. If flies are bothering, they can flail their head. Even if the cow is as innocent as can be, without anything there, just me standing on an open side here, you know, if the vet is doing something and I'm just kind of hanging out here waiting to open it for the vet, they could whip their head out of habit and just knock me. Or if I happen to, you know, think I'm going to pet her and something's irritated, they can whip their head and injure me or themselves. So I like the neck sweep. I can operate the chute from this side. They cannot whip their head to me. If it's a wild cow just flailing and jumping, I just push that over as far as I can, and it sweeps their neck to the side. When you got them squeezed with their head turned, a lot of the fight goes out. They still can move their head up and down, but a lot of the fight goes out. They're more safe. I'm more safe. Simply pull this handle back and give this neck a pull. It's just a simple pinch in there. Push back. The other thing I bring home on everything I do for these chutes is a brisket bar. Simply pull that pin, that little green pin, lift the bar up, the rear end is just sitting in there. It just comes out. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, shoot 1 minute. You pull that brisket bar out if you just want to run animals through and you know that you're not in a situation for an animal to be going down. So, she's locked in there. The vet, if we got to do rear end work, he can just come in. She's squeezed. Look at the construction. Look at the heft, the size of the iron, the thickness of the wall. There's thick wall tubing, everything greasable. We come in, nice, smooth, quiet, tight squeeze, heavy duty cog, so we know that it's going to stay there. We got an adjustable handle. We can take it off to now work on the animal. We can flip it up out of the way. Whatever we need to do, we can take it to the other side if we have to. We've got big heavy springs that are slam latch again. We can open the whole side, do whatever we need to do. We can open just the bottom. We got to help a calf get going. We got to do some bottom work, inspect feet, whatever we got to do. We got a lot of height here. You know, this is mid-thigh. I mean, good height. We look at the floor. You got a heavy-duty floor. The cleats are formed into the diming plate. They're not welded on. They're formed in. Really reduce our opportunity of rusting out the floor. We got the rhino lining with added grit. You can see the grit in there. You can see how it scratches my finger. A lot less chance of hoof slippage, you know, slipping on their feet. Simple access doors, just give them a slam, and you know, both sides are the same way. Works out very nice. So we got lots and lots of access to the animal. Slam latch again. It comes with a handle. We got a cow that's acting up. She just won't stop kicking. We can run that. You run it at a diagonal, catch the other side, and then squeeze up to the back of the cow to the nearest cog. Now their feet, they're squeezed, their head is swung, and their rear feet are locked forward. That cow is 100% immobilized. You have safe control over that animal. Nice squeeze down. I don't think I'm all the way down. Yeah, that is just solid. Just solid. What a beautiful, beautiful access. You notice the doors themselves are parallel. They don't come and then taper. So if an animal, if you didn't have the bar in for whatever reason, with them tapered doors, an animal goes down, right on her throat, game over, she's dead. Doing vaccinations, simply lift, rotate, look at the area you have to be working up on the neck area. I get done with the cow. We're done with the cow. All I do is push this lever forward, grab the handle, open it. Here, let's shut that. Oh yeah, that's slam latch too. Ha! I knew that. No, that's greasable as well, but very convenient. So I let the cow out, goes to whatever, I let go, automatic return to work. I come back, I open the door, and I let the next one, I come back again behind flight zone, let the next one through. Very, very simple, very efficient, very safe. Guys, I am in love. I can't wait to set this up in our pasture. Simply advance the gate. One other nice feature I like is we can use the tub as a loadout. We can pin gates to here. We can pin gates to here. We can create a loadout alley. We come over, we get our alley frames. So we pin the first two gates to the thing, and then with some alley frames, we can create a nice alley. We can lock the headlock open. So on the headlock, we simply lift the pin, and it holds the headlock open. So if you want to use your all-in-one to load out cattle, and that's the end that you come in with your trailer, you lock the headlock open. Look at that. Whew. Loading cattle down that. Man, oh man, how beautiful would that be? If you're using these alleyways, I guess this is a better example of using these alleyways coming off that side door of what a nice alley that creates. If we lock this door open, just like we locked the other door open, lift this pin, it's locked open. It's got a hook, a handle on top. So even as the cows are bumping throughout the day, the little finger stays up on top to keep the door open. We can come up here, we pull our pin, pull into work position, let it go past work. Kind of difficult to do this with one hand. Not really, actually, just trying to keep the camera focused. Oh, I got him too high there. We get it locked open. We back our truck up here. We open up our sweep. Open up the sweep. Now, we got that beautiful aisle. That nice aisle coming down. And we can back our truck up. We can use our sweep tub to bring cattle in for loading onto the trailer. Beautiful, beautiful versatility. Nice machine. Love it. The other part is it's portable. Guys, so for fold up, pretty simple. All we did was push our sweep tubs in, our halves. They pinned right here. Push them in. There's a little tab up on top that hold them in place for shipping. There's a puck down at the bottom, so the hinge, if you hit bumps, you know, it's not totally, that puck will hit that support. Then a pin up top, pin at the bottom, slide it in. So you can see this foot was out here by the grass. And then just come under with your pallet forks, lift it up, put your wheels in. They're numbered 2 and 1 on the other side because they are designed with a little bit of camber. So a trailer's nice. This is the second one. I will be pulling a third one home in a week and a half. It's 270 miles one way. And I pull them home when I get to Tomah, Wisconsin. I get onto I-94 and I go 70 miles an hour for the next 100-some miles on I-94. That is narrower than your pickup. Look at that. That is sleek down that side. Look at that. That is sleek down this side. Oh, wait a minute. John, what's that hanging off the side? Guys, we can carry up to 8 panels on the thing itself to help us with mobility out in the field. I'll just take a ratchet strap and I just tie from here, come around, tie off to here. Holds them tight, keeps them from banging and clanging. A couple other options I did not talk about. If you want that chin lock on the head gate up here, oh, I got that locked open. Drop a little pin. On these bolts, you can get that clamshell that holds their bottom jaw and the top of their nose, so it really locks their head out. And you can also get, let me just put this safety pin in. We can also get a scale. A scale. How hard is it to put in a scale? Pull that silver bolt right there. Pull that silver bolt right there. Them 2 green covers come off and your scale platforms sit right there. It's already designed for the scale. The scale is about just over $2 grand for a nice scale kit on there. So for a larger producer, you want to track your feed program, your daily gains, stuff like that. Scale is well worth its money. Well worth its money. So there you go, guys. It's ready to back the Cadillac up to. And I'll take it home tonight and deliver it Sunday morning. Just washed that truck. Look at that. I just washed that sucker last night too. But so yeah, I'll grease it, hook it up, and take it home tonight and deliver it in the morning. And another happy customer, guys. Hey, any questions, comments, like usual, leave them below. Thank you very much for watching.